As I told you in the previous video, today I'll be introducing you to the toolkit that will help you have a sustained journey in your sustainable journey. So, what are these tools? One is yourself, the other is the awareness, and the last one is the intent. So, let's go about understanding each one of these. So, the first part is the awareness. Awareness in the sense of what kind of waste is generated and how to deal with it. For instance, here I have put across some of the waste generated in our house. These are valuable wastes which generates instant commercial value for you if they are stored and then disposed properly. These are recyclables which when given to the right place get into the recycling machinery the system has put in place. This one is a reusable waste which you can reuse till the point where it becomes no more usable. The hygienic waste which has to be very carefully wrapped and disposed of so that it doesn't cause any harm to anyone. The electrical waste or the e-waste which again has to be stored and then disposed of to the right people who take care in a way that it doesn't cause any harm to the environment. And this is the organic waste or the vegetable waste or the kitchen waste. There are multiple ways of dealing with them in a way that they are more beneficial to the environment than harmful. And lastly, the rejects that you cannot do anything with, nor any recycling unit can do anything. And our task should be to reduce the reject waste as much as possible. So now we have touched the awareness part of it at a surface level. In the next videos, I'll be getting into the details of how to store, dispose, and use each of these ways in an effective way. But today, I'll focus on the third tool, which is the intent part of it. There is a backstory to this. When I decided that I am going to start this journey about a decade back, there was one thing that was clear to me as to why I want to do it, which was for the future generation. I obviously didn't want to leave a bad earth for our future generation, and I wanted it to be, if not better, at least a good place. That was a straightforward intention as to why I wanted to do it. But that was just enough for me to start the journey. My first step towards the sustainability was the composting unit, which is placed there. And when I started doing the composting at home, the first couple of weeks was miserable. None of the family members were signed to it. I myself was not ready. I just had the theoretical knowledge of how to do it. And moreover, it was a bit confusing as well. So it was 2 weeks into this journey, and things were not going great. The composting bin that was shown, which is a clay pot, it was supposed to have things in a structured way, but it had started smelling foul. It had started attracting flies, and I was clueless. I went, I went close to it and was wondering, should I stop it? But then I opened the lid, and the smell that I saw there, the kind of buzz of the flies around it, uh, it was a very tough situation. That day I decided to do something that I think I did right, one of the right things that I have done. I saw a plastic cover inside this, and I decided uh, to take it out, and I put my hand into this. Now that was the time I felt the most unpleasant putting my hands into something. It was unpleasantly warm, it was unpleasantly gooey, it was unpleasantly moist, the smell was bad, and It was just not a good feeling. And that moment was the moment that turned the tables. I felt that I should not let that kind of feeling happen to any other fellow human being, at least from our family or myself. Which is when I was determined that I'm going to take on this journey and succeed in learning composting and succeed in a sustainable living family target that I had set for myself. So, what's the most important thing I feel is you signing up to the why. Why do I need to do this? The awareness, the long-term intention for our future generations to be left with a good place to live. These are all good, but the why that I told you about, which was to make sure that I don't negatively impact a fellow human being, I don't have right to do that, is what stuck to me. Now each of you who are watching this video, I feel should figure out why you want to do this. Why do you want to have this sustainable journey started in your life if it is not already? Because that is what is going to make it sustained for you. Right? It is going to take it take you on. The main reason I feel that I have been able to continue doing this for last 10 years and my family has committed itself to do it is because of this why. And this why for you and the answer you find for it is very, very important for this planet. So, all the best. Find your why and find the answer for your why, and then start out with this journey. So, next video onwards, I'll be talking in detail about how to deal with each of these wastes, the recyclable ones, the reusable ones, the electronic waste, the rejects, the organic waste, and hope at least a few of you will start soon. Thank you.